Привіт, дорогі підписники та глядачі, і продовжимо грати Alan Wake, другу частину. Ще ж трохи шаманив. Чи куди мені ще треба йти? Щось, ціль, яка у нас ціль? Закусочний. Закусочний. Здоров. Даш. Ладно, це трохи по расизму. Попахло.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls.
О, це актер
I got you
прикольний.
both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Brinker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Яка сраці допомога? Я сам,
Your deputies said you
цей,
had a couple of witnesses
собі
here.
допомога.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Бляха, я поставив графіку ліпше, поставив
We've looked through the
рендеринг
case
ліпше,
files you
а
sent over,
воно...
Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure.
Блін, ну та, це взагалі інше.
Guess. Missing
Не
person
то, що було.
around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Я поставив, бляха, просто, щоб воно... Коротше, програвач зламаний. Ця старина штукенція може лише грати одну і ту саму пісню раз за разом. Мені зазвичай дуже подобається кокос, але врешті-решт. Кокнут. Будь ласка, ну рендер якось скорше, я не розумію. Ну рендер набагато скорше, коли...
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Ну ок, я
What
тобі
makes you say
вірю.
it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Good to see you.
Будь ласка, ти бляха, я не годен, подивіться. Чи стіни якісь такі, це, може це в мене суто.
Exactly why I hate small towns.
Down, Ed.
touchy these rural kids can be.
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Добре, давайте я дещо попробую, а я вам зранить покажу, які в мене параметри на графіку. Фільтрування, розділздатність текстур, якість освітлення, якість прожектора освітлення, керування, якість деталі віддалених вишків. Трасування промені в мене нема, повно зараз в мене комп згорить. Тобто... Ок, давай так поставимо. Та ти серйозно, блядь, в мене на високих, я не хочу такі текстури. Добре, якщо я поставлю ультра. На ультрах тепер, блін, FBR все рівно хуйово читається. Ну ладно, подивимося. Може щось зміниться. В принципі, в мене не такий хреновий комп, я вам скажу, типу, щоб... Bright Falls. Ні, мені здається, що це щось воно само по собі, типу, гра лагає.
The cult of the tree. What aren't the bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with the murder. They were telling the truth.
Я не знаю, чи воно так все хреново, блядь. Що це нахуй таке? Що це? Ні, ну я розумію, вона тільки вийшла, типу, баги можуть бути, це не знаю, там
I
щось
need a
інше.
tool to get this open.
Нарешті ми можемо зайти в цей відомий туалет. Ну, відомий. Значно, блядь. Ну, коротше, я нічого не буду казати, я не буду собі враження
It's not opening.
ламати тільки через це. Все, загрузило, все норм. Туалет, ну, пилісос такий собі. Коротше, ок. Ні, воно вже починає трохи підлагати, думаю, що на високих можна. Блять, дивіться, ну 5 нахрен, ну 5, що це за херня? Ти тільки що прогрузилось нормально це від ФБР. Йобаний, да.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Ні, ну це якийсь прикол, треба перезагрузити гру.
Do me a favor. Stick around.
О, це що? Це ця? Роуз?
Oh God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember. How do you know I have a daughter? Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time. No. You're mistaking me for someone else. If you say so.
Кіт. Я не годен, мене це просто, я зараз, ну, мене реально це, я не годен це грати. Тепер можна грати.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces.
Расистка, расистка.
Seen anything out of the ordinary in town lately? Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of happy people wearing deer masks for Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Расистка. Ви маєте, коротше, право тримати мовчання.
All set? My guys have Nайтінгел at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well,
Я не
Casey, I
говорю,
got a
чому
lead.
цей відеопер,
Looks
воно
like
так
we're dealing
погано
with a cult.
виглядає.
The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
Тінь трохи підняв,
Hey, what do you
підняв
know about
інші
that waitress from the
параметри.
diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Воу, 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 вау, вау, гра збережена.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you,
So
sir.
this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station.
Just
Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
See you around.
Боже, як мене це ріже
Agent?
просто. О. Бейкер. Вона не бачилась,
As
постаріла.
you know, the investigation is being taken over by the federal agents. Sheriff Breaker wants us to cooperate fully.
Вона тупо зайшла, блядь, собі взяла. Спіздила патрони.
Oh dear.
Що це?
Oh dear. I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. If only had a tour guide also. It's bear season. A bear.
Сука.
Help.
Що це? Бля, що це, блядь?
Somebody called for a tour guide. Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela, voted best coffee roaster / tour guide by Coffee World magazine. And I'm here to give you the tour of a lifetime. But Ilmo, I've heard the government has seized and restricted access to many local nature attractions. That is true, Janko. Many local attractions have recently become fenced off by the government. And that's why at Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours we say, fuck the government. We have bolt cutters. Oh wow.
Піздець, це рекламу вони зробили.
We'll take you anywhere.
Hiking through the scenic Elderwood National Park.
Що це
Fishing in the
таке?
crystal clear waters of Bright Falls Dam. Bird watching at majestic Mirror Peak.
Блядь.
Tour of a lifetime is just one phone call away. Book now.
Просто вмираю від
5%
цього.
discount on this limited edition Oh Dear Diner coffee thermos.
Єп, що за діч було? Сторінки року, всі портрет, нам нічого не треба. Піздець. Ні, це смішно. Ні, ну ще, блядь, ти в 5 це зробив. Ні, сука, я не от.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to
Що
perform
це таке?
examinations. Yes.
Зануримося. Вау. О, дякую, добре, окей, хай буде так.
I can't say I feel the same.
Хочу подивитися, що там. Ми тут ще не були. Добре, я не маю ключ. Блять, ти в 5 змінив. Тільки що було нормально це від ФБР. Ну, рейтрейсинг багато забирає. Десь 30 FPS з мене мало би бути, якщо з рейтрейсингом. З променем. Чи тут?
I can't get through this.
Ліфт не працює.
Okay.
Добре.
Let's take a look at our patient.
Тут нема більше
I'll start
цих
with the external
колекційних
inspection
кав?
before performing the internal examination.
Бо я щось бачив, вроді би було. Але я не впевнений. Ось. Тачка.
Must be locked from the other side. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the
Ой,
body give
бля,
me?
а цікаво, що.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it
Ви
out.
дасте мені Аланом пограти.
How'd they manage that?
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
І розумієш, що... Сорян.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Я не розумію, що не так, чи ти такого грузиш. Чи на смерті? Мені здається, це, ні?
Nope.
Ну, в принципі, так. Просто ж.
Right. Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal. There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Ну, скоріш за все. Треба було брати на PlayStation.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Але я би заплатив 90
Nightingale
євро.
hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait.
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Show me the clicker.
What the hell?
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Постарайтеся залишатися на світлі, щоб вороги вас не помітили. Бля, як вони напрягаються.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Безпечні простори відновлюють частину здоров'я. Якщо ви вийдете чи атакуєте з небезпечного простору, він тимчасово стане недоступним.
Vanished.
Кінець розділу.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up.
Вдома
The
хтось
page
є,
predicted
там
all of
пише.
it. It helped me fight him.
He just disappeared? What the hell is going on here?
We need to figure that out if we're gonna do anything about it.
Бля, що шериф
Somehow we
мертвий?
need to make sense of this.
Це який? Я не можу поняти.
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
The autopsy room was a mess, like a bomb had gone off. Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her under the light, lurched past her. The Taken could not see into bright light. The light hurt them, hurt the darkness in them, made them vulnerable. I flick the switch, it goes click. Show me the clicker, lights are off, but somebody's home. Hemingway brought you here, witch. Get out of my house, Nightingale shouted. A wave of terror crashed through Saga's head. The awful truth. Nightingale had no heart in his chest, but here he was, killing a monster. The world had lurched out of balance. You found yourself trapped on the far side of the mirror.
Пиздец. Добре, ні, не треба. Параметри. Можливо, якщо я поставлю високу, воно буде чуть-чуть скорше грузити, по факту. Ну, давайте подивимося, якщо буде сильно лагати, поставлю на середню знову. Так, трохи забагато став. Керування тінями.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster. Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The page places Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Okay.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff Breaker disappeared. Nightingale turned into some sort of a monster, and there are offices down. You two handle things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do it?
Все рівно погано грузить. Я думаю, можна і ставити на ультрах.
Monsters aren't real, and what do you mean
Окей. Welcome. А це пофікситься таке, типу, це незначне.
Terrifying pair.
Дрочити тут?
My client has been held here long enough. Are you gonna let me speak to them or not?
I can't get through this.
Someone will be right with you.
Я знаю, що хтось із вас краде туалетний папір. У мене все пораховане, кожного дня не вистачає одного рулону. До крадіжок тут ставляться дуже серйозно. Це врешті-решт офіс шерифа. Одного дня я впіймаю негідника та викину його звідси. Яка ганьба. Що за псих рахує рулони туалету паперу? Скажи, у вас дуже багато вільного часу. Ну, скоріш за все. Ну, хоч тут трохи видно. Але це все рівно якийсь Чекай, що тут було тільки що? А, ясно. От.
How many times do we have to do this, Walter? Huh? I'm at my wit's end with you.
I want out! Something bad's going down. I can feel it. Let me out!
Do you think I like throwing you in jail every other day? No, I don't.
Nightingale and his cult are dangerous. We need to be prepared in case things escalate more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
A smart choice, Anderson. Yeah, Agent Casey here. Yeah. We need backup. The Bright Falls case. Whoever you can spare. ASAP. Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
Ок.
Mercado won't roll over on the issues.
Це може без DLS, типу, воно так погано працює. Ну так. Ну це типа реально проблема. Ну. Якщо це не буде так часто, то зробес.
Rinse and repeat. Clock out, get a beer. Or maybe three.
Ну ні, ну це вже не в мене проблема, я вже точно це. Це вже точно не мої проблеми з компом.
I need to come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here 13 years ago. He was chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back. Their imagined prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Повернення 2. Серце. Що ж,
The page
може
says
давайте...
Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
Добре, я понял.
I'm happy I'm not in charge of this mess.
Ні, це ще гірше. Окей. Я просто дивлюся, чи ну, що, як, де.
Yes.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules. I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues. To solve the case.
I've been thinking more about the cult of the tree. What sort of cult refers to themselves as a cult?
In my experience, they don't.
We're not seeing the full picture yet.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks doing?
Those restricted areas.
Hello, Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you. And yes,
Бачили
Stephen
твоє
here hired me to show him through the woods. He's in town on important government business.
Нагадав мені
Fixing this
оцього.
impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, man.
А, ні,
I'm
це...
authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's one gorgeous sweater, Saga. Looks Nordic. I bet a family member made it.
Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
How did you hear about the murder, Ilmo? Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever strikes your fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. That's all for now.
Мені здалося, що це оцей... Боже, як він називається? З контролю той такий чувак. Непонятний. Наявні ознаки втручання. Сигнал було перенаправлено на передач, який не належить нам. Я виправив помилку. Тепер будь-які сповіщення переходимо тільки нам, але такий інцидент, безперечно, викликає занепокоєння. Я зроблю звіт і відправлю його до слідчого відділу. Залишу це тут на випадок, якщо я не виправлятиму подібне наступного разу. Якщо ви читаєте це, перевірте, чи є ознаки втручання. Можливо, ми захочемо встановити більш надійний металевий кожух навколо, щоб єноти більше не могли дістатися туди. Стівен Лін, головний технік. Ну я ж бачив вже це. Знову попадаємо, ми вже бачимо. Ну що ж, може це просто день релізу.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey. A lot of things about this case keep bothering me. But one thing feels really off. Breaker's disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nайтінгел was responsible.
He was about to give you more of those pages. Something didn't want us to have them? Or was protecting him from Nайтінгел? Spontaneous combustion? I don't know. not the kind of disappearance we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like home.
No sign of Nightingale. But the page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
О, ні, я думав, що це термос. Термос,
The
вот як воно
creepy twig
називається.
sculpture?
О, тут же нормально грузить. От знак. Ще один. Ще один. Нехай це буде попередження для вас, колеги-порушники. Кажуть, що озеро – це кальдера, те, що утворилося після виверження вулкана або вирва. Але що якщо це неправда? Що якщо це щось інше? Дещо менш природне і набагато більше рукотворне? Навмисне зроблено. Здається, що озеро не сформувалося, а було спроєктовано, і в нього є призначення. Озеро – це схованка, під спокійною поверхнею знаходиться секретний механізм, готовий до активації, треба лише натиснути кнопку. А люди з кнопкою в тому великому будинку біля озера готуються. Я це знаю. Перший малюнок. Лінія води. Справжня кальдера утворюється від вулкана. Лава. Другий малюнок. Лінія води. Інженерна споруда. Загадкові машини. Чекай, можу це ще подивитися. Чи ні? Воно ж піднялось. Це, напевно, бах був. Бах! Ленчик, давайте
Rest easy, buddy.
Хіра не бачу. Ха, лол.
Wonder what's inside. I should take a look around for a way to open this thing. A locked box.
Відчуваєш
Is that the cult of
збентеження?
the tree symbol on
Ось
it?
прості кроки. Мити руки. Дістати курку з холодильника, подрімати. Мити руки. Туалет, дістати курку з холодильника, подрімати. Мити руки. І що мені з того, щоб мити руки? Мити руки. Що це за... Там типа символи, чи там я маю зараз якось ще... Я читав про це. Давайте я ще зараз це відкрию. Мити руки. Окей. Дістати курку з холодильника і подрімати. Угу. Подрімати. Де це мається на увазі тут? Ок, поняв.
Notes and ammo. Looks like they're tools of the
Секретні
trade.
матеріали. Не бери нічого, якщо ти не йде із деревами. Що ж, давайте ми тут закінчимо, продовжимо на наступний раз. Всім дякую за перегляд. Підписуйтесь на канал, якщо ви новенькі, не забудьте поставити дзвіночок, ставте подобайки, коментуйте. Можете фінансово підтримати цей канал і не забувайте підтримати нашу армію. Це важливо. Всім до наступного і пока.